Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport, where our cornfield has been just fertilized, and now we gotta get rid of the weeds. The weeds are always back. Most of our fields are pretty well set. As for the end of last episode, this field here, the cotton field, I'm not sure what's going on with it. Absolutely not sure what this is all about. I'm really confused. So yeah, after I finished recording, as you remember, we've kind of finished seeding this field, and we kind of checked it, and this is what we see in the stat page. I seeded it this way. Before the first time we seeded this way, and so I went this way, and it's still showing the same thing. And my seed drill and fertilizer did not get used at all. So I am not sure what's going on. I'm hoping this is just kind of screwed up, because really when you go to the fertilization stage, let's get rid of the alarm there. So basically after you harvest it, it's going to show the field like this, where it's like, well, there's no fertilizer on it. So I seeded it. It shows where I fertilized it all, but that doesn't mean that the seed went into the ground. So I'm not really sure. Now the only thing we're going to see, we'll just have to wait until it starts to grow to see if it looks like this map is showing it, or I have no idea. And if this continues to be a problem, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it. But anywho, I got to get over here. Yeah, so we're kind of back. Not much time has passed since the last recording, basically. I just loved the game, started doing things. I said, well, we got things to do, so let's start recording. So here we are. Yep, we're still collecting the sugar beet. I know I said, well, maybe the next episode we'll get to the sunflowers and do the pigs and cancel the contract to see if we can keep the sunflower as it is. That may have to wait. Because I am going to complete this contract. I mean, I'm halfway done, and the contract is worth $80,000, but we should profit about $70,000 after we pay worker fees and leasing fees and all that fun stuff. But I'm not going to keep the extra harvest. I'm not going to put up the shed for $90,000 just so my pigs can gain an extra 5% on their productivity. So yeah, to me, 5%, $90,000 for that. That's basically the extra 5% has to produce me an extra 90 pigs in the short amount of time. I don't want to say short amount of time I have left on this map, because I can't quite say how many more episodes we got in this map. The reason why I'm saying that as well, and I was going to bring up this episode, but since I'm headed down that rail right now, we're going to do it. This game has been out now for about 2 months, and usually about after 2 months to 3 months, some really good maps will start to show. Your good mods will really start to show up. That's why it's, mods do take a while to produce. Like Seasons hasn't come out yet, but that is in the works. I also saw that someone with a Seasons modding team is working on, I'm going to say, a new GPS mod. They can't use the other one because that guy works for Cattle and Crops now. So he's, working from the ground up on the GPS mod. What's the other mod I was thinking about here? Oh, Courseplay. Yep, they're in work with Giant. So the mod that some people are asking for, and like most people said, the guy that does the Follow Me mod, no one has seen anything from that modder showing that they said if he's working on Follow Me for 19. They haven't posted anything about it. So as for those mods, Follow Me, a huge question mark, GPS, Courseplay, and Seasons, they are in the works. There's some really good maps out there that are in testing right now. I am kind of looking for a new map to kind of head on over to. Ravenport, I do like this map, but what kind of gets me is Giants puts out these maps for the game, and they're okay maps. They're not great maps. There's problems with the maps, but it's funny when a modder creates a map and they go through Giants testing, it seems like the modders have to go through a lot more in testing to get on the mod hub than the base game maps are. Just, oh man, there's so many problems with these maps. But it's still look good. I have enjoyed my time on Ravenport. It's not like I'm playing this map and saying, oh god, I can't stand playing this map. It's just that the farm is starting to get to the point of we're going to start earning lots of money, which sounds weird that because I owe like $2 million to the bank. But we're buying, you know, if you watch the beginning, we don't buy that much. And now it seems like at least every episode we're buying something or expanding. Won't be doing that today though because none of our fields are going to be ready. This is going to be just like a harvesting sugar beets. We got to take care of the animals a little bit. They're a little bit dirty. They're dirty. Dirty little animals. But yeah, I've been kind of looking for new maps to kind of play on. There's maps out there that are decent, but not my kind of style. There's a Massey Ferguson. Hop into that little guy. Because, yeah, look at the chickens. Aren't they adorable and messy? And I know I've been asked, and I finally have done it. But at this point, I don't know what good it's going to do me. I finally got the Place Anywhere mod. So I don't know if that's going to really help me out since now we got most of the animal pens down. But I guess when I put sheds down and stuff like that, it'll be more helpful. I was trying to just keep it the way the game was intended. That's why I usually play games. Doesn't matter what kind of game it is, but I'll try to play as it was intended. I'll try to give it a go, but after a while, if it doesn't suit me, it's like, alright, where's that mod that will help me do this? Help me do that. It's kind of like what I'm doing right now. There is a mod out there to where you don't have to clean your animals anymore. They're always at 100%. But to me, I don't mind doing it now. Gives us something else to do on the farm. And it's not as bad as it was in 17. I know I said this before, but in 17, when the animals got messy, yeah, their percentage of how far they went down in productivity was terrible. I mean, it went way down. And 19 is not as bad, so I don't need them to be always 100% clean. I mean, I think right now these chickens are probably like at 90%, even though their cleanliness is like at 0. So it's not as bad as it was in 17, at least from what I remember it being when it first came out. Yeah, but now I got the Place Anywhere mod, which is kind of stupid, I know, because I placed everything. But maybe I could have planted, or maybe we could put down another, maybe I could fit another horse pen in here. It'd be difficult. It would look really weird, just because of the way the terrain is. I mean, I guess I could always just sell this chicken farm if I wanted to, but it's here now, and I don't want to get rid of the chickens. Not that we have them now. Yep, we're going to start with cleaning up the chickens, and then we're going to grab the man truck that is leased, hook that up to our logging trailer, and we're going to go down by our grass field and cut some trees down around there, and earn just a little bit of cash. Well, nothing we know to clean up around the horses. So how dirty actually are the cows? The sheep are at 0, so okay, they could use a good cleaning. The cows are at 57%, so you know we're going by there. And I'm pretty sure the pigs are not that dirty, are they? No, not really. But I mean, if we're going down by the sheep, the pigs are there. In order to get the sheep, we gotta go past the cows, so on to the cow barn. Alright, cows, how messy are you guys actually? If I get the shovel down to the ground like I should. Not even a full bucket. Now this is silage. Now usually I would do it at the BGA. Actually, you know what? Let's go in and dump. I wonder if I could dump it directly from a bucket into the... I should be able to, like I used to in 17. But I haven't done it in 19 yet. But for what I'm going to get for this, I'm not going to get $200 for this. Not that I'm going to get it right now. I'll get it at midnight. It's not even 1,000 liters, so I'll probably get like $150 for it. And of course, the sugar beet harvester is full. So we will zoom over here. I was ready to say, I hope you're facing the right way, because it sucks when it's facing the crop and I have to back that sucker out of there. But the good news is I can just do this, turn it off, and it's good that the sugar beet harvester holds like 40 some odd thousand liters. I really don't know exactly where my Massey Ferguson is, and I'm stuck on the fuel tank. Yeah, we'll just hop in the John Deere and run over if I don't get stuck in something. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we can sell enough wood today to maybe get the shed that we want. That's kind of my goal for the episode. I did have to spend quite a bit of cash after the episode, though, because I had to I refilled the seed drill with seed and fertilizer. I did a few things, actually, but we're also paying that worker constantly. Looks like our canola is growing rather well. And yeah, we're going to have to fix the field down here. It's going to be shortened a little bit because of the pig farm dug into the field. But we need to go clean up the sheep because sheep are at 0%. And I can see they're almost full with wool. Full with wool. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? For as messy as the sheep look, it's still only a little bit over a bucket on this. And there they go. And since I said like we're down here, let's go clean out the pigs for the first time. And this whole section of land down here kind of needs to be redone. But maybe by the time I get around to it, like I said, we could be on a new map, who knows? Okay, now as I pick this up, it's showing this as pig food, which is kind of interesting. And pretty soon we should have 4 more pigs. I know I fast forwarded time a little bit here and there, so how are we doing on the pig production? Oh, we already got the pigs. So yeah, about 15 minutes ago we did. So we're $4,000 richer in a way, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, that's what they're worth when we sell them back. But now I need to come over here. The wool is starting to pile up. And man, what would I wouldn't give right now for a auto pallet loader so I can load these suckers up. Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about the spike not being up here. I'll have to fiddle with this for a second. See if I can get it on, or I may have to reset it. I don't know. There, hopefully by doing that with the shovel, it should have it in the correct position to where we can hook up now. There we go. How much is wool going for? Because we do have quite a bit of it here. 810. No thanks. No thank you. And one of those wool pallets are kind of doing like a little bit of a dance there. It's kind of interesting. Hope there's not mice in there. Starting to get 3 rows of wool here. But then again, we are getting more and more sheep. And this is why I don't ever show this, because sometimes the pallet forks just don't want to come out, but that did okay. I don't mind doing the pallets once in a while, but yeah, I've been spoiled with the autoloaders now for a couple years, so it's kind of hard not to. And get the pallet forks up, and then you just push it right on in. Must be it's in all the way. I might as well do this now, because if I get working on cutting those logs, I'll probably get a message not too long from now saying, hey, there's no room for wool at the sheep. Which in 17, that would have been so bad. In 19, it's like, I'll get to it. Alright, that is good enough. Hopefully this time when I put down the pallet fork, it won't flip over. And there we go. I think we can leave this guy right here. For now, shouldn't need him for anything for a while. So I need to unload our sugar beet harvester. I got to take a trip back up to the ranch. And then when I grab that man truck down there, grab our logging truck, and we're going to head down to our new grass field. And we're going to cut some trees down. And then we'll go sell them off. Hopefully we get enough cash, and maybe we'll put down one of our sheds. And maybe try out that new Place Anywhere mod that I've had it downloaded for a while. Just keep forgetting to activate it every time I start the game. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of forgot that. So I'll have to see. Wage payment. Yep, he's going to be working for a couple more hours too. So I shall see you in a bit after I get this situated. I'll meet you down at the grass field, and we'll whip out our steel chainsaw and get to work. Well, I was actually wondering when I was backing this truck up, I said, I wonder, since it's a leased vehicle, does it know only to attach to the other leased vehicles that you leased? But as you can see, it did attach to this. So I don't know if there's been any updates and it's changed. I'm going way back when the game got released, but like if you say you took a harvesting job and you got the ideal harvester, you couldn't go on your land and harvest. It said, oh, this is only for leased work or something to that matter. So I was like, if I try hooking this up, is it going to hook up to this trailer, or is it going to say, what are you doing? You can't use that. Yeah, so here we are. We got a lot of good trees here to cut down. Get ourselves some cash. So let's whip out our noisy steel chainsaw. Here's a good tree. I like straight trees. Better price that way. No. I don't want to cut towards the field because I don't want to go in my grass field. That'd be a big no-no. It should fall always to the left. If you cut straight across, usually it falls to your left. Like that. And now it's kind of tricky to figure out where you got to stand to get rid of the limbs. Seems like it's a little bit off. Kind of like me. We'll get them all. Alright. So, oh, there's a limb here. There we go. I think we got them all now. Somewhere right about there looks good. And probably have to cut this one in half as well. And our sugar beet harvester is just about full again. So I'm going to cut down some trees. Probably not these kind, because those are a pain in the butt, as we all know, to cut down. I'm just going to go for these wonderful ones here. Ooh, that's a big one. But I got to go take care of the sugar beet harvester. Once again. Got to keep track of that stuff. Get that job done. I mean, that cash would be great from there, but I would like to get that sunflower job at some point as well. I just landed my truck, and I'm kind of in the grass field. No. Alright, I gotta head back up, take care of the sugar beet harvester. Like I said, I'm gonna cut down some more trees, and I'll bring it back in a while when we have a mess to clean up. Well, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be fun trying to find these trees with the logging truck and some of this brush. I got one here, got one here, got one here. So I got a few trees to pick up. Let's see if we can start cleaning some of this mess up. Start auto load wood, switch auto load to right. It's on the left right now, so we'll just start her up. And whoa, there we go. A couple logs already. That must have been close enough. So here's the first tree. Nice size log there. If it doesn't pick it up, well, see, that one could be just a little bit too long. So unfortunately, alrighty, must be a limb stuck on it somewhere, or did my autoloader turn off? No, it's on. Is there a limb on you somewhere? Or you just needed to be moved, I guess? How about you, sir? I don't know why you're not loading, but you can fall right into there. There's the limb. Let me guess, there's no limb. Nope, there you go. Strap those on. We don't want nothing falling off. Try to stay out of my grass field so we don't damage our crop. Now it's just a matter of finding the logs themselves. And I think I'm driving over the log, which is not the best thing you should be doing. And that log is probably just a little bit too long, I think. I do believe there is a mod out there that measures the trees for you if you cut them with a chainsaw. There could be a limb on this as well. Yeah, I see a couple limbs. Yep, there. Okay, there it goes. Hop back in the truck. That's a good sized log right there as well. Alright, now I gotta get these logs. Just driving over them all if I can. That's my goal. Starting to look not so good. Well, so far I think I'm getting them all, but who the heck really knows in that brush? Every time I get a log, unstrap, restrap. So I got a few more trees I need to cut down. I'm pretty sure the sugar beet harvester is getting close to being ready for unloading once again, but I want to get these two other trees over here. I don't think there's any more. Oh, yep, there's one right here, and that's a big one. We got to cut this guy down, don't we? This whole tree is shaking already. Must be knowing it's gonna get cut. That's why it's shaking. Helper B has a full grain of tank. Yeah. We're working on it. This will be the last tree up by the grass field that I decide to cut for now. It's been a little fun once in a while trying to find a tree I cut down. I cut down a tree and I go take care of the sugar beet harvester and I come back. I'm like, where did that tree go? Yeah, it's there somewhere, I say. We'll just cut it halfway. And then we'll go up where the cotton field is. I got to cut down that one tree for where our shed needs to go. Oh, there it is. See it as I drive over the stump of the previous tree. So we'll lock those in. Drive around our grass. I really don't know how much money we're going to get from this, but I think it's going to be probably, I don't know. I haven't delivered a full trailer of wood yet in 19, have I? I don't think so. Looks like we got a weed infestation going on down here. I do believe it's this beautiful tree right here I need to take care of. I do believe. Which means I got to bring the stump grinder down here to take care of it. This is going to take a while. Well, I do believe I got a full enough load. I got a couple more limbs there, but the truck is not liking it too much, and as you can see, some logs in there are doing a dance. So I think what I need to do is just head on over to the delivery point. We'll deliver these off. Get a good amount of cash, I do believe. I was wondering if that trailer was going to tip over there or not. It did not. So far, so good. But I got a couple sharp turns to head on up. Gotta be careful with this truck. This truck is not ours. And I'm not about to give them ours back in return. Am I really hitting that piece there? Alright, I got around that. I don't know. One time I delivered one tree and they got like almost $5 grand for it. So I mean, if you do it that way, I mean, I probably got pretty close to like 35 grand in here. But we will soon find out. And 25 grand. So not as much as I was hoping for, but it's more than what we had a little while ago. So I'm going to go on down, pick up those few more limbs. I think I'll grab the case tractor. We'll grab the stump grinder. First, I got to figure out where the stump grinder is. We're going to grind down that stump, and then place down our shed, and then hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I mean after we place on the shed, we're going to move our big M down with the tedder, the windrower, all that fun stuff. Get everything where it should be. Don't hit the road sign. Oh, come on. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to finish up, pick up this mess over here, and I'll see you in just a short little while. Well, I finally found the stump grinder. Hopefully, can I squeeze in here and get that? I sure can. I mean, it said I would, and I kept hitting the Q button. It's like, can you load up? And of course, I did leave the weeder on the case tractor because that field is full of weeds now. With the extra limbs that we had, I got an additional $600. It was well worth it, fighting with those things to get them on. But we just got to go up quickly, cut the stump, and then probably get this guy working on that field. It shouldn't take him too long to weed it out. I am kind of curious when it starts to grow, what is that field going to look like? Because I don't quite get why the map is showing that it got seeded by a 3-year-old by hand. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have heard some people say in multiplayer that it's a glitch on the map that it shows that. But this isn't multiplayer, so I'm not quite sure I know what's going on there. Make sure I'm on the right implement. Yes, I am. Okay, so we'll just gotta go up to the stump. We'll grind it out. Drop off the stump grinder, get this guy working, and we'll start fiddling. Before I forget, I'm going to turn on the HUD. But I'm not sure if I want to place... oh, there it is. I'm not sure if I want to place the garage that far back. We'll have to see how much it costs to do so. Stump be gone. There we go. So we'll come right over here and just drop this off somewheres. Somewheres, anywheres is a good place for it. Kind of in the weeds. Speaking of weeds, now we'll unfold this. I was like, I don't need the HUD on for this. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, you're leaving it on because when you go buy something, you kind of need to see what you're doing. Yeah, who knows what this field's going to look like when it starts to grow. Actually, let me overlap a little bit, because sometimes I don't think my field is exactly straight when I merge them together, so we'll just make sure we get it all. Wait, what? Okay, what is going on with this field here? It's getting rid of some of the weeds, but not all the weeds. So if you're playing on Ravenport, maybe you might want to avoid... What field number is this? Field number 20. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. What is this field doing? Why is it not registering that we're going over it in certain areas? Now we may not even put the shed down, because if this field's going to act this way, what I'm going to do, because I mean, yeah, I think what I'll have to do is restart, go into my modded map. Well, I could just sell the fields. Yeah, I can just sell my fields and get the money back that way. But yeah, this is not, it's not working. So I can kind of see why I didn't see the fields either. For some reason, part of these fields is not registering that it's going over it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. What to do. This is throwing my whole episode. Since I seeded this yesterday, I was like, I don't get what's going on here. I said, maybe it's just a glitch in the map. So I'll let it go. But now we can see, I mean, the weeder's going over it. The weeder, you can say, well, it's a modded weeder. That's your problem. I've used this in every other field and not a problem. The Seadrill, as you saw, didn't see the whole field. I'm like, oh, it's just a map glitch. And I could see like the straw sticking up from the cotton from before. So I thought, well, maybe it's something to do with the modded cotton harvester. So, yeah, let's go up and take care of, where are we here? He's almost full. Wow, this really does, So I am curious, if I go to here and go to here, the value is 227. Yeah, so what would I mean, I bought the grass field here so I could have everything. Oh, it's just, what a kick in the groin. And the problem is, all the other fields are kind of on the big side. All right. I mean, do I want to come way up here? Then that means I got to bring the cotton all the way down to here. I think I got some thinking to do, Lucy. I got some thinking to do. How much do I want to know how much like these fields up here go for? Half a mil. I mean, that one's not bad at 423. But I mean, these are just way out of the way. I mean, actually, that price isn't bad there. And that's 315. But that is a long ways down. But I mean, it doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't matter because our cotton harvester can hold so much. I mean, 100,000 liters per bale, so I can get 200,000 liters in a trailer. That's not far. And but doing grass and making hay. All right. So what we're going to do here is let me go take care of the sugar beet harvester. I think the rest of the episode will be right now. We're going to sell these two fields here. And I think just to move to a different part of the map, we're going to come up here. And we'll buy one of these fields up here. What's going on with these fields up here right now? Needs plowing. Fantastic. They're already harvested, so there's nothing. Well, my guess is field number 1 is grass, right? That's a grass field. Yeah, I got to take care of this worker here. Let's go take care of this worker, which is not far from us. Oh, yeah, and I got to go deliver the sugar beets to the ranch. All right, I want to take care of this, deliver the sugar beets. I'll cry a little bit off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll sell those two fields. And am I close enough for you, dude? Good. Don't make me move. I'm exhausted now trying to think what to do. But yeah, we're going to sell those fields, and looks like we're moving all of our equipment once again. And maybe, since the other field is grass, maybe we'll leave it grass, and we'll put a shed down there and move everything down there. I want the grass and cotton fields kind of be together. So that was my plan, and my brain's kind of sticking to it. Anywho, I'm going up to the ranch to deliver this. I'm going to cry along the way. Hopefully I don't get into an accident from crying, but I'll see you in a second. So now we can kind of see why the field is not showing as seeded. If I go this way, what happens? So even when I go this way, won't get rid of them. So I was thinking what to do. How about if I go this way, any which way? Nope. Alright, so if you're playing on Ravenport, and maybe you already know about this, but if you are playing Ravenport and we're thinking about buying these fields over here, unless you want to place down placeables, I mean, it's relatively flat. Or let me know if you have these fields and you don't have this problem. Maybe Giants just hates me. I don't know what's going on here. But what I plan on doing, since it seems like it's not my seeder causing the problem, it's not a map glitch, it's not my weeder having a problem, it's just too many things coincidental. It's the field. Maybe because I merged the fields. I don't know what that would have to do with anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep these fields until, because we got cotton in these fields, I'm going to get at least my money back a little bit on seeding and fertilizing. So we'll harvest the cotton that's here, and then move our cotton field up to here, way up in here. We'll get to move, and plus at the same time, because these are harvested, at the same time as we're waiting to do our fields down here, eventually these fields should have some crops in them. So that would be good. Field 1 does not need plowing at all. Good. This is a grass field already. So we can leave that as grass and cut it, or we can swap it out and make this all one big cotton field here. Or make all three a cotton field. You know, something like that. But at least it'll get us to a different part of the map. We can bring all our cotton stuff up here. And like I said, is a long ways down to sell the cotton. But like I said, a trailer can hold 200,000 liters. So yeah, it's not, when you think about it, it's not going to take too long when you want to sell, if there's a great demand and you got some bales, it's not going to take too long. Wow, that looks pretty. Wow, the colors in there are just amazing. Yeah. So let me know if you have these fields if you're playing Ravenport, if you have these fields, are you having any problems like this at all? Or I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I have not seen that in any other field that I'm doing. This guy's blinking, so he wants to be unloaded, so I don't blame him. So, but at least we got some wood out of it. We got a little bit of cash. I was getting ready to place. I'm kind of glad now the weeds grew, because that would have really ticked me off if I placed the shed down and like 5 minutes later weeds started growing. I'm like, I'll go take care of it, and then found out later, I'm like, okay, so this is not a glitchy thing. I'm not quite sure well, it is a glitchy thing. I don't know what's going on there. Have no clue. Like I said, I don't know if it has anything to do with me merging the fields, which I don't know how that would affect it too much. But then again, I'm just an idiot that plays simulator games, so I don't know. So I guess we'll have to wait until probably next episode. But we got to clean out the animals. We got to cut down some trees. We got about maybe 26 grand from cutting down the trees, and we're slowly gaining on the sugar beets. Yeah, I think we're at 63% delivered, but I think it's going to tell me we're at 60 or 66 because I got some of a trailer here. So I'm 2/3 of the way. So you can see it's a 82,268 job, but I leased equipment, so that's -4. And really, I'm probably going to pay pretty close to 10 to 12 grand in workers' fees, because the problem is the harvester the repair has gone way down on it, so it's harvesting a lot slower than it did at the beginning. And I don't want to say, well, I can go repair it and then keep harvesting, but can you imagine the repair bill on a that machine there? How much does that machine cost? I'm going to say it's not cheap. Beat Technology, the Tiger XL, which is this one right here. It's a Tiger XL. So it's $500,000. I can imagine the repair bill, and that's going to be like 2 to 3 grand. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a repair bill. So that's something I don't want to get involved in. Yeah, it's definitely this one because it holds 43,000 liters. The Panther only holds 30. So, yeah, I don't want to keep repairing it to make it go faster. I'd rather just, we're going to make a profit on the job anyways, and plus our pigs got some sugar beet to deal with. But, yeah, so in a couple episodes after we harvest, I keep hitting the wrong button, after we do the candy stripe field down here now, we'll have to call that the candy stripe field. We'll sell these 2 fields. Maybe what we'll do before we'll just cut down every flipping tree that looks good and sell it, get some money off it. I hate to say field flipping. After last episode, I said I don't want to do field flipping. Really, I wanted to make this all one cotton field and just have to go right here. But this is not working. I may even post something on the Giants forum, see if anyone else is having problems with field 20 and 21. Or am I just a lone stranger? Not sure. But like I said, if you have those fields in Ravenport, are you having any problems with those fields, or is it just me? I'm pretty sure it's going to be just me, just because the way my day has gone, the way my week's gone. It's been one. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And when you come back, I'll still be doing sugar beet. But until next time on Ravenport, have a good one.